If you're trying to grow on Instagram and attract more clients, what you do before you hit post can actually be more important than the post itself. If your content hasn't been doing well, it's possible that it has nothing to do with the content itself. You know, there's actually a setting that you have to turn on in your Instagram profile, and if it's turned off, that could be the single reason why your audience isn't growing. And I'm going to show you exactly how to turn that on. In this video, I'm going to give you a simple 7-point checklist to run through before every single post to increase reach, engagement, and ultimately actually attract clients from Instagram. After all, isn't that the entire point? And stick around to the end because I'll give you 2 extra bonus tips for what to do immediately after posting to make your content perform that much better. Now, most people just blame the algorithm when your post doesn't perform well. Or if you believe in personal responsibility and you're looking for blame within, you think you need better hooks, fancier editing, or you just need to post more often. But the truth is, most posts are doomed to fail before you actually hit post. That's why so many great videos and posts barely ever get seen and they don't lead to business. So you may be posting great content already, but it's just not optimized for performance. But let me warn you, this stuff is not rocket science. Some of this stuff will probably piss you off with how simple it is. So without wasting more time, I'll give you the first one because it's a setting that you need to make sure is turned on and most people don't even know about it. Before you post anything, make sure that your suggested profile setting is turned on. When this is turned on, it gives Instagram permission to suggest and recommend your account to non-followers when they're engaging with similar accounts. But here's the catch. You can only turn this setting on from your desktop or your laptop, not your phone. So open Instagram on your laptop, click More, then Settings in the lower left corner, scroll down to where it says Show Account Suggestions on Profiles, and make sure that this is toggled on. Now that it's turned on, you've given Instagram permission to share and suggest your account to non-followers. This is one of the easiest, quickest wins you can get, and a lot of people don't even know it exists. Number 2, a few hours before you post a reel or a carousel, post 1 to 3 stories. Nothing fancy, just a quick thought, a poll, a funny meme. So why does this even matter? Stories warm up your audience. It gets them engaged with your content. Stories reactivate the people that already follow you. So then when you post later, those people will see your post in their feed faster, and then they're much more likely to engage early. That early engagement tells Instagram that your post is worth sharing and distributing to more people. Number 3, be active on Instagram for 5 to 10 minutes prior to posting. Now this one's huge. Don't just open up Instagram, post, and bounce. Just spend 5 or 10 minutes beforehand liking posts, replying to comments, watching other people's stories, engaging like a real human. Instagram rewards participation, not just hit and run behavior. So if you treat Instagram like a vending machine, it's going to treat your content kind of the same way and not give it the time of day that it deserves. Number 4, respond to old comments. Before you post, make sure you respond to all the old comments on your previous posts. And when you do respond, don't just say thanks or drop a thumbs up emoji. Give an actual response. Even better, reply to their comment with a follow-up question. Comments in general are good, but when Instagram sees a conversation happening, that's a signal of a relationship, which means they're gonna show your content to people you have an actual relationship more than a random stranger. The faster you respond and the more back and forth you create, the more Instagram will push that content. Quick pause here. If you want more tips and tricks and strategies like this to turn Instagram into a client-generating machine and not just views and likes, then make sure you subscribe to the Massive Agent channel. This channel is all about practical growth strategies, not just a bunch of fluff. All right, back to it.
Well, back to it then.
Number 5, make sure your post is actually relevant to your ideal audience. Before you hit publish, ask yourself, would my ideal client care about this? Would my ideal client want to watch this? Not just other agents or fellow content creators, but your actual audience. Who are the people that you want to reach, that you want to hire you? If it doesn't help, entertain, educate, or reassure them somehow, it's not going to convert, even if it gets views. Number 6, engage with other creators in your industry. Before you hit post, go engage with other creators in your space. This could be other local agents if you're a realtor, mortgage lenders, other hairstylists, other fitness coaches. Leave thoughtful comments on their content, not just a great post or some stupid emoji. That's weak. Now this does 2 things. First, it puts you in front of their audience, which is actually your audience. Second, it helps Instagram associate your account with similar content and topics. That helps your content get shown to more of the right people, which actually will compound over time. Number 7, go back and like all of the comments on your previous posts. Now this one's quick, but it's powerful. It acknowledges people for commenting. It also subtly trains your audience that when they do comment and engage with you, that you will respond. Plus, you get to show up in their notifications one more time. So now you finally hit post. Well, now what? You just sit back and hope? Hell no. Here are 2 bonus tips for what you should do immediately after posting. First, share your post to your story. Even share it to your broadcast channel if you have one. This drives early engagement and views. Views from inside a story still count as views for that content. Plus, it lets your most engaged followers know about the post sooner. And number 2, stick around on Instagram for 5 to 10 minutes after you post. Reply to any new comments, engage with other stories of people that you follow, and then just consume some content. That first half hour after you post matters more than most people think. Instagram watches what happens right after posting to decide how far your content should go. If you start treating Instagram like a system instead of a slot machine, your content will start to go further and do better. If you want more checklists like this and a full strategy for turning Instagram into a client-generating machine, check out the link to my free masterclass in the description. You can also click on the screen, it's popping up somewhere here, and drop a comment and let me know if you had that first setting turned on or not. Thanks for watching, I'll see you in the next video.